Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Gabby has no medical knowledge, so don't take her advice.
Tristan has medical knowledge, but will be playing a magician and has no magical knowledge.
Nat is not a drug addict and does not know much about drugs.
Creed doesn't actually have a mustache.
After watching humans for a long time, it still amazes me how so much can resonate for so long. Chapters in their stories that they can't even clearly remember. Traumas or feelings or hazy fog of memory of when they were younger can still reach its long, grasping fingers out to puppet their movements even far into adulthood. But that's one of the things that makes them so utterly endearing. How fragile they are. How movable and adaptable they are. I know you admire that too. And after watching them for so long, my friend, I still have hope that maybe some of that ease of change can rub off on you. And you can come back to yourself again just for a while. Welcome to Chance Die. I'm Jessica, the storyteller.
I'm Gabby, and I'm playing Dorothy Martin.
I am Tristan, and I am playing Quentin Quinn.
I'm Nat, and I play Atlas Waller.
I'm Creed, and I play James Treader.
That's some creepy energy.
Ooh.
He's back.
He lost all his
He's
willpower.
bad.
He's time to fuck around and find out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a wimpy guy. I'm more like James Treader.
James Treader.
But add a bit of luck to it.
James
Treader.
Treader.
Okay, where we left off, Dorothy had just killed Huxley.
Hell yeah. Murder.
Badass.
Ow, ow. Totally badass.
I support women's rights and wrongs.
There was no wrong, only right. Anyways, okay. The book has just gone up in
Disintegrated,
flames.
yes.
Yes. Now, wow. So Atlas made everyone really mad, so he wasn't invited to the murder
Murder party.
Wasn't invited to the vampire murder party.
Yeah, so when he walked away, he ended up going and finding his book that he was planning to return to.
Uh-huh.
So he, to get straight on into it, he's going to flip to the later sections because he doesn't want to, Salt and Pepper had their time. Not the vibe.
I understand.
Salt and Pepper, not the vibe.
Salt and Pepper Live Again, Part 2.
Yeah.
We'll see if you let me live again, okay? So he wants to go straight to the warehouse area, but this time he's not casting anyone to be there with him.
Absolutely.
I mean, dead Clovis can be there, but...
Yes. So this is when you shoot Clovis. Are you going before or after you've shot him?
I mean, I would say after.
Okay.
Because in his original version of the book, he kind of engulfed the room in flames. So I would say this is picking up right after that. Like the flames have dissipated, everyone's gone. Clovis is probably, his corpse is there.
Yeah.
And it don't look very well.
Nope.
It's a burnt corpse. But he's going here because he needs to talk to his dad.
Okay.
And this is a private corner of his own little universe.
Yep.
He's the author of this book right now. He's the director of the scene. So he's going to open the book, poof in. This is the scene set. And he is going to essentially, he's going to like poof in and then he's going to turn around and there will be his dad.
Okay. Yeah.
So he has cast his dad to be right there.
Yep. Absolutely. So your father appears just as you remember him.
Which version?
Yeah, the mortal man version who put you up on his shoulders and played around with you in the yard
before the nice one.
Before his face got harsher and more weathered and drawn. And he looks at you for a beat, and there's a sadness in his eyes. The typical feeling and aura you have around your necklace is gone.
Does my mom know you're a werewolf?
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
So when did you become a werewolf?
Before I met her.
So the entire time. Can you explain to me why I'm just learning this now with all of this happening?
Well, you were too young at the time I died.
No leaving a note, telling mom to say something.
I did tell your mother to say something. I told her to let you know about the other world, the legacy I left. I told her to tell you my story, and it doesn't appear that she did. So I took matters into my own hands.
So you possessed me and terrorized me for over a year?
I'm sorry about that. He stands up a little straighter, and his face goes from warm father you remember to
the version that came back. Oh, okay.
And he says, at first I only dropped you hints. Hints of what had happened to me, hints of what was happening around you without your knowledge, hints of who you could be. And I tried to get you to temptation to right these wrongs. There are way too many people who have fallen victim to the evils happening here. And unfortunately, your actions pushed me to react in ways I hadn't anticipated. Like, when you're a spirit, you tend to feel things very intensely. So I took over.
So those gentle nudging things, like showing me myself essentially being mauled and all that sort of stuff, was great context to have me fix a problem for you. Yeah, so I think you're failing to give context because you weren't necessarily being like, oh, go avenge me. It was very much terror and nightmares and nothing that was particularly helpful or like a direction.
It took a while before my mind came back to myself. All I had were these flashes of memory, these small anchors to use to tie myself to you and to reality outside of the spirit realm. So I showed you those flashes and I tried to make you understand as best I could in the moment, and it did not work.
No, it did not.
I did not know that a son of mine, my blood, would react so dishonorably.
I don't think werewolf powers or honor necessarily goes through blood. You threw me into this blind. And I followed the games. I played the game. It's not like you necessarily gave hints very well on what to do. I had you in my dreams showing me being mauled and me losing control and not being able to remember things while I had this entire Congress and all of this on the outside too.
I tried to take you to the church. I tried to show you Gulliver's true self. And it didn't quite work in the way that I had hoped. True.
You think just taking control, plopping me in a church with a bunch of fucking sadists is going to really solve a situation?
I didn't know what to do, Atlas. I still don't know what to do with you. To say that you are not what I expected of my son is an understatement. I tried to do the best that I could, and part of that was cleaning up a murder of an innocent person.
I don't think you get to be disappointed or upset about your guidance because you weren't necessarily guiding. You weren't there. You ran off to have apparently a wolf pack, came back different, and then y'all got divorced and you died. So I don't think you really get to decide who I became because you weren't there.
I'm sorry that I died. I did not mean to die. I'm sorry we got divorced. I did not want to divorce.
Why did you come back different? Because that was not my dad anymore, okay?
He takes a breath and he sits down on the warehouse floor against the wall and he pats next to him.
He's going to step forward, but he's not going to sit down.
All right. It is and always has been important to me as a man to protect what I care about. And responsibility has always been my guiding force. I had a territory, an area that you and your mom lived in that it was necessary to protect. An area that when the moon came up, the spirit world leaked through and I had to protect it from people like Elijah, from other supernatural beings that you don't know of yet. Some of them are horrific. Some of them are beguiling and then poisonous. Some of them are beyond any kind of imagination. And I fought them for you. And some of them became a little too much and took some pieces of me with them. And it was a sacrifice that I was happy to make. And that is why.
How come there wasn't anyone else from this? If you were in charge of this pack and it's all about protection, how come after you died or changed or whatever, how come no one else did anything, was there?
They were.
How?
They protected you and your mother and the same place that bleeds through. Your mother did not want to be part of that world anymore. I respect that.
It makes sense. I guess once you're in it, you can't really get out of it, though.
No. They didn't know who killed me. No one knew what had happened to me. I had to tell someone. I had to trust someone to do something about this. I trust you.
Really?
One of the best things about being a parent is that all you see in your child is their potential. Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. But in you are the best parts of me somewhere. And I know deep, deep in my soul that you can do better than this.
How did you get mixed up with Gulliver and this Congress and all of this?
I didn't learn about the Congress until later. Gulliver went on kind of a rampage, hunting down supernaturals and finding ways to make them suffer and destroy them. Werewolves are a particular favorite. It's terribly ironic after all I survived, but it happens to be a case of wrong place, wrong time.
So what do you want me to do with Gulliver? You want me to kill him? Avenge you?
I want you to protect. And not just yourself anymore.
I don't think I was really doing a lot of that.
Walls are another way to do that, son, and you've built yourself some pretty sturdy ones.
Protecting people from things like Gulliver. I don't know how you want me to do that with that spirit honor that you're famous for.
I never expected you to be me. You don't have to do things the way I would do them. But you do have to be able to live with yourself.
Easy for you to say, you're dead.
Very true.
So how does this entire ironic thing work? Where I use my dead werewolf honorable spirit dad as a spirit that I use. I feel like being able to use any sort of power that I now have, I'm contradicting you and what your legacy is.
Make your own.
Yeah, but when I do things, is it torturing you? Is it?
Well, I can't say I'm wild about it, but at the same time, if we hit some ground rules, I think we can make it work. 1, do not ever use me to attack the innocent.
Well, it wasn't necessarily a first goal. I'm not a serial killer.
Do you know what the definition of a serial killer is?
Killing for pleasure, mindless.
Nope. It's killing 3 or more people.
Clovis? Stella's not dead. Well, never mind.
She died.
She did. I mean, I will admit, I did kill her. Third one. I don't, have I gotten a third one?
You almost did. If you use me to fight to protect others or your own life, your life is very important to me still, then even though it's not my personal code, I will be happy to fight for you, son.
Elijah told me that I need to do some sort of appeasement. Is the code all you want? Or do you want more?
That's all I want. At some point, I have to trust you to make your own decisions and that you'll do the right ones. And that's the only part of being a father I can really help you with right now.
So if I was given the opportunity to put your spirit into something to give you agency and essentially have your own thing, would you want it?
I want you to do what you think is right in your heart. You might have to dig a little. I understand.
Yeah.
But it's there.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I didn't even know Stella and Jinx gave me a job to do and said shit would be worse if I didn't. And I took it as a job So, and I don't think anyone in this is necessarily very innocent. So I did the job, but recently discovered that everyone seemed pretty close to Stella and I just missed the memo. And she's dead twice over because of me.
Yep.
Well, there's no way for me to know what Jinx was going to do if I didn't do the job for her. I wasn't necessarily worried about myself, okay? Jinx is a fae thing, and I didn't know what she would do to the others if I didn't do the job for her. If she'd wind back James' clock problem or sick Huxley on Dorothy. So I just did it.
Did you like me making decisions for you?
No. No, because I never knew what happened because no one would tell me. You didn't have a way to tell me what was happening.
Exactly. So why are you doing it to them? See, I still got some fatherhood left in me.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. He stretches a little bit and he kind of...
Yeah, you're like 10, 12 years a little late, man.
Yeah, I know. I did the best I could. People are going to think you're even more batshit crazy, you know?
Oh, yeah. At least they were there when my bone necklace told everyone it was my dad.
Do you know whose bone that is, by the way?
No, not necessarily. I was kind of preoccupied on the whole learning how to fend for myself. But I guess I'll figure out the bone.
You should.
Do you know whose bone it is?
I do.
Can you make it easy for once?
Roll manipulation persuasion.
One success.
Nope. Let's just say it's someone you know. Are you ready to go apologize to your friends yet?
I have no idea what I'm going to say. I don't think they really want to hear anything. But I guess I have to.
It doesn't matter what they want to hear when you're under attack. Let me give you some last bit of advice. In my life, I was nothing without my friends.
With how... I got one more question. You said that you didn't expect me to become like this. If everything went right and Gulliver didn't shred you, what path did you want me to take? What did you want me to become?
Huh. He gets kind of a faraway look in his eye. I had a lot of dreams for you, kid. Some of them, you were like me. You took over for me and you protected folks that way. Some of them, you fell in love with a musical instrument and you played places. I don't know. There's all kinds of crazy shit. You were such a smart kid. I figured you'd do something like be a scientist or some shit or a doctor or something, but ultimately I wanted what every parent wants for their kid, and that's for their kid to be happy.
Oh. He's going to like point at him, like more like relaxed posture and be like, Mom got remarried.
Yeah. Werewolves are pretty territorial, so I'm not the most crazy about
He's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm in a book talking to my dead werewolf dad
Yep.
next to a body. That's Clovis. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I have to go face a slightly less weird reality.
Yep.
How can I communicate with you? I think Elijah mentioned rituals, but I don't think they always necessarily worry about the spirits end of that.
No, they don't. I can hear you. You maybe can't hear me, but
Are you listening like all the time?
I wasn't always, but when I got more agency, when I got more used to this reality, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe lighten up on the drugs.
I hope you closed your eyes at some points.
Nope.
Oh.
I don't care if you're gay.
I mean, that's surprisingly refreshing. Okay, Tristan and Gabby right now they're acting next to me, going, "He's gay."
No. I was like, yes, I knew. I'm surprised that the dad is like, oh, that's. But Tristan's like, he's gay.
No. I'm like, I was trying to. Did he fuck Elijah? That's what I was asking.
I feel like my dad would be like, "I don't care that you're gay. I care that you fucked Elijah." No, he did. For the record,
Atlas was like bi or something. But I mean, I don't give.
he's been gay this entire time.
That's crazy, man.
No, it was very business with Elijah.
Oh,
He threw a granola bar at me. Anyway, yeah, that's surprisingly refreshing to hear. It's not where I thought that was going, but okay.
Well, I mean, you were pretty promiscuous. That's fine. I mean, that's
Okay,
the least
this
of your
is-
problems.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. So listen, I just want to be a dad one more time as I part here. Whenever you think that I'm not there, or I can't hear you, or I'm not talking back to you, just think, werewolf, and there I'll be. And then he blinks out.
Oh my god!
is that,
Jess, you have a fucking problem.
was that a poorly attempted dad joke?
That was a dad joke.
Emphasis on the
My
poorly-
were dad. Where for werewolf, my father.
It's seeping through into your DM.
Okay, out of the book.
So now we're gonna have a 5-minute cry sesh.
That was beautiful.
I'm out of the book. I talked to my father.
Dorothy is on her phone and she's gonna send a message to the.
The chat is blowing up because everyone can now talk about
Yeah, I'm
their
gonna
trauma.
say I'm Dorothy
beautiful.
Martin. It is so nice to meet all of you, and I'm gonna give my phone to Quentin, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna see Atlas, and I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna slap him in the face.
I expected you to hit me.
All right,
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it like a man I am.
Atlas, it is so nice to see you again. I am ready to talk.
Let off a little
Terrifying.
steam.
That's terrifying.
I got chills.
Hey, Dorothy. I just talked to my dad. How'd your book go?
Your dad, like the one in the, and she's gonna point to the neck.
Yeah, dead werewolf.
Is he okay? Like being in the necklace?
I mean, not his favorite thing, but I guess he'd rather be in a necklace than dead. Well, he's still dead, but like, we kind of have an understanding. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, don't add to the population, don't necessarily subtract unless there's really good reason to.
That's so nice.
No, there's a lot more that happened. But anyway, how's
you're not going to be just killing or trying to kill anyone from now on? It took your dead werewolf dad to tell you that. Not the three of us. You're fucking... Okay, never mind.
Well,
anyways, I'm calmer now.
Oh, okay. How'd that happen?
I think we killed Huxley.
Oh, slay. Literally.
I bit his skull.
Oh. Did it crunched.
And it was so nice. What?
You did what?
You bit his skull.
Yeah, you were knocked out. I took Huxley by the hair and I put my werewolf jowls
I
around.
don't need to hear much
Okay, Dorothy,
anymore.
you know, I'm a little proud of you. I'm not going to lie. That probably doesn't mean very much.
Yeah, it was real impressive, honestly. I'm going to go back to our books back here. And
She got to be in your book.
Only for a second.
Were you guys struggling?
I'm not the one who brought her. And she's going to look at James like...
James is like slumped against the bookshelf.
Oh,
And
shit.
Is
just,
right
like,
next to
staring
him.
at the floor.
If you take damage in the book, it's in real life?
If you bleed in the book, you bleed for real.
yes.
Yeah. I went back in my book, talked to Spirit Bear, Dad, Spirit Wolf. Interesting conversation. Apparently, he has seen literally everything I have done.
Like
On the year and a half.
murder, what else has he seen?
The entire past year and a half of my life. That's a lot of things most people don't even tell their parents.
I'm so happy.
No, that's weird.
So do you still need that therapist? Oh, no, okay, never mind. Can you tell us, I think we all are interested into why you wanted to kill Stella?
I'll just say her name. Jinx had me do it. It's a job.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I mean, she's probably already listening anyway, but
Jinx wanted you to do it.
yeah.
And why would you do what Jinx wanted you to do?
Well, because it was either that or something much worse happening. And when someone threatens a lot of things, okay, so
Atlas owed her a favor from before.
yeah.
But I don't think Dorothy knows that.
Yeah, no, I was finding the words for it. So
No, Dorothy was there. We all
yeah,
were.
because I got exposed in front of her because the whole watch thing.
Yeah, we
because
all
Jinx
were
wanted
there.
me to get the watch, and I told James after I was like, "Guys, I'm looking for a watch," and then we all went to her together, and I failed in front of her, and so I owed her a favor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was the favor that I owed Jinx, and if I didn't do the task, something much worse was going to happen. And honestly, I wasn't necessarily worried about myself. More so, he's going to point at the crowd of you guys.
Oh, us. Me, Quentin, and James.
Surprising, yeah.
You did some selfless act for our benefit.
I don't think it's necessarily selfless because it was
Oh, I'm going to stop you right there.
okay.
Atlas, thank you. In a
Okay.
way.
I mean, I also want to explain that I didn't know Stella and I didn't know you guys knew her that well. I saw you talk to her once in the casino. So I didn't know that there was a thing. I thought she was just another person that played the games.
Dorothy had more care for her than I did, but
Yeah, I think I can say this now. Yeah, we both had a little altercation with Huxley. And then Dorothy's going to stop and look.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, also the whole no talkie Huxley thing, that was I was not necessarily going to be hey guys, guess what happened? But it was a factor. If we're putting it all on the table.
Well, I'm glad you have some self-fulfillment from your dead werewolf bone dad.
Please don't say Bone Dad.
Bone Daddy.
But, all right.
Yeah.
Anything else? Well, what type of things did he see in your year with him?
So, like, okay, last time I saw my dad, I was like 12 and I'm 24. So he blipped in on a lot of stuff that a grown adult does.
Did you finish your book? That you went back in. Did you finish it?
Yeah, but I think I finished the book, but there's room for a sequel, if that makes sense.
You still have the physical copy
still have the
unless
book?
you want. If you want it, if you feel like it's finished and you feel good about it, and now that you're kind of on the same page with your party, if you think it disappears, it disappears.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have the book. I have a theme of fire, so I'm going to have the book like instead of like a soft ember, it's gonna go like a flash paper, like a whoosh, gone.
Okay.
Also, quest from father. Kind of have a reason to fuck around and find out with Gulliver. So that's fun.
All right. Well, at least we have what 1 out of 5 done. 1 out of 5 off or unseated.
Yes. There's still a lot on the table, Atlas, but that can have a pin put in it for now. Until we deal with the council. We can do Gulliver next. Any thoughts on how to get to him or him to us?
I don't know if we can.
I mean, I don't necessarily have a plan, and I don't necessarily. I mean, I just had like the general reason to wreak havoc amongst the council, but now it's kind of like a Inigo Montoya avenge my father sort of business. So yeah, I don't. I was wondering if you guys could kind of help me out with that part.
Well, we have access to his books, don't we?
Yeah.
This is Gulliver. Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Dorothy? I went southern. What are you thinking, Dorothy?
It's contagious.
It is.
Well, this is Atlas's quest.
Okay, I gotta think, but
But if you're
What's-
asking, I think we should go to his books.
I'm trying to think of what part in the books. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. What else do we have to do on our docket of plans?
James?
James is sitting there catatonic. What happens if you lose all willpower?
Well, you smashed your watch.
That's what happened.
Is fucking busted?
It's not completely busted, but you haven't looked at it, so you don't know.
I'm gonna pull it out of my pocket.
So the cover of it, of the timepiece, the glass over the top, has cracked. And looking at it, you realize it has almost jumped a little bit. So you are more quickly running out of time.
I see.
That seems like a bigger fish to fry than my daddy issues. So
Can I still do things with 0 willpower?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, swag.
Shit's just going to be rougher.
Very much so.
Also,
Too easy.
can I get a willpower back for my wrath?
Hell yeah.
That's only 1, though, right?
Yep.
Oh, can I get willpower back for fortitude? For taking in that heart?
Yes.
can I get a willpower for talking to my dad?
What's your virtue?
It's kind of fortitude.
What?
Exactly. He hasn't necessarily been very virtuous. This is his first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
James, you doing all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You've said that before, and it's turned out not like that. Can you tell me what's wrong?
Got a lot less time than I thought. So,
Before what?
I assume I die.
You don't know the terms of your deal?
No, I was really drunk when I made that deal. Anyway, we should just kill these fucks sooner rather than later.
Well,
Okay.
if you only got that much longer to live, let's go into your book. Let's finish your story.
Ah, shit. Do we have to?
How much time does he have left?
He still has some time.
Let's.
So you've got 3. Basically, you've kind of calculated in your brain, because you've had this for so long, you probably have about 3 hours.
I got 3 hours.
Let's use him before he's gone.
Let's kill these fucks.
All right.
You're not going to. So the way that he wrote in the book of a fate mage. So Quentin would be able to tell you, like, he said, meet at Donnie's. You're going to have to do everything here first before you can escape the library and go to Donnie's.
All right. Let's get cracking.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to go over what we know of Gulliver to make sure I have it straight before I just dive into a book.
That has the least amount of info. That may actually damage.
I was double checking that he's the Promethean guy.
A poor attempt at like a fun stringboard.
Poor attempt. I was the only motherfucker contributing.
Hey guys,
to
no.
Meaning-
I look at it all the time because I always forget bitches' names. Okay.
So, as said, a poor attempt minus Gabby did a great job. The rest of us did a poor attempt. And Nat slammed it against the wall trying to read it. But it was a cushioned wall, so you didn't hear it.
Okay. You hear this? Nope.
Okay.
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 I thought you were going to fart.
No, that's my job.
No, I just had
No.
Chick-fil-A. I definitely shit myself.
All right. Okay. So what we know about Gulliver, this is Nat, not Atlas. He's the Promethean one. We went inside of, it was his house with
He had
the
a-
torture and
He had a
stuff.
picture of
Yes.
Huxley? Or
Yep.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
a picture of Huxley.
They were like
Because
bros.
they're the bro sadists. We went into his creepy tunnel basement, found the Promethean dudes that were like half made, took them out. Then we ended up in the church. And that is where we had Chester. And then he has my file that you tried to be sneaky with, that I don't know what's in the file. Probably would have helped if I had a chance to look at that. But c'est la vie, that already happened. He kind of was like, we'll meet again vibes. I'm trying to remember what else we know about him.
He enjoys suffering and pain. Chester, and he had the team of the asshole. Mm-hmm. Don't remember his name.
With one
Joe.
spy, essentially. But yeah.
Yeah, Joel.
Joel, Stella, Chester.
And Stella was Huxley's. But yeah. Double agent.
Yeah. But, so he likes to hunt people. He is a Promethean. We don't know what his dissonance is.
Yeah, you do.
We do?
You know what his disquiet is. Think about him in the maze. When you were with Puck's body.
Sadness? Fear? No. Is this sorrow? Suffering.
I believe it was complete and utter aloneness.
Solitude and despair.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Yeah, he sucks.
All right. How are we going to get this fucker?
So we need, excuse me, we need to go into his book, but I'm trying to, I don't necessarily know where in the book.
I don't know if they're going to be in their book necessarily.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like, what should we look for to help us take him down? At the moment, I'm thinking about going to where he and my dad met, but my dad explained that it was kind of a wrong place, wrong time, got murdered. So it's not like he was hunting him down and knew each other.
Well, hear me out here. All right. I don't necessarily like the idea of going into Gulliver's book because he will have all the power of home turf.
Fair enough.
Fuck, is Chester still alive?
That's a great question.
We like drag our asses into his.
Think
and
of
then
Chester's book.
That's his last champions, and they're allowed to intervene, fucking apparently. So we threaten to take Chester out. He shows up. We have to fight both of them, but that's better than Gulliver's book.
Fair enough.
Did you say Quentin thinks of Chester?
So Quentin thinks of Chester's book, and you hear towards the front of the library chamber a book slide off the shelf and pages thrown through the air.
I think that's his book.
How do we fight a masochist?
Do we know?
We give him a hug.
I love you.
I just got over the hug thing. I don't know if I...
It's okay, you don't have to hug him. I'll hug him. It'll make him uncomfortable and gay.
And gay.
Okay, so you end up going to
Chesty's
the
book.
lovely masochist book.
What's the title?
The title of the book is The Masochist's Bible.
I thought it was 50 Shades of Massacoom.
Did you say Massacoom?
50 Shades of Chester. 50 Shades
Okay.
Chester's Freed.
Oh my God. Tristan.
Yeah.
The book is called The Masochist's Bible?
All right, The Masochist's Bible, indeed, yes.
Whoa, wait. Before we go into this, where's Puck?
She's hanging around in the
Girl's
library.
busy.
The
Puck,
books.
come here. Mayor.
Please.
She walks over.
So this may be a bit of a touchy subject. But you were a Promethean for a short time, right?
In a manner of speaking, it was... She pauses and furrows her brow and tries to find the right words. It was difficult. It didn't quite match with the nature of being a changeling, but I had some experience, yes.
Did you learn any insight on how to fight them?
I was largely controlled. I do know that they are called Prometheans because they have a metaphorical fire in place of a soul that powers their life force, essentially. So I wasn't overly fond of cold. Electricity did nothing to me. It actually regenerates some Prometheans I know.
Good to know.
Cold.
If we happen to pursue this individual who held your soul, would you want to help or would you want to stay away?
I will always help you.
But do you want to?
Yes.
We'll gladly accept it.
Do you want to come with us from the start or do you want to tag in if we need help?
I can tag.
Okay.
And she'll give you, she reaches into her pocket and she's going to pull out a little slip of paper that she's written, random words that have nothing to do with Shakespeare. So it's Gesundheit and just words that she knows that are
Kazoo.
not. Yeah, kazoo, fart nugget, ridiculous things.
I respect it.
Gazebo.
I'll take it.
Bulbous bouffant.
He's going to put it in a pocket.
Okay. All right, so you go into Chester's book.
Let's roll.
That's getting sucked in.
One more time? Can we get a clean audio?
You're welcome.
So this one reads more like scripture, as it's clearly defined in the title. It is an amalgamation of lots of different religions that focuses primarily on suffering. So I'm not going to go into graphic detail with it. You can fast forward through a lot of it. Suffice it to say,
Yeah.
it's a lot of him being tortured and punished and
Getting off to it.
etc. It's not sexual, it's more like rapture, like religious fervor.
Yeah.
There is one particular passage of note that I will describe, and it is similar to Jesus and his disciples, but it is Gulliver and Chester and your favorite Joel.
Fuck that guy.
And Gulliver, it's them in the church. And it is this life-changing experience for Chester, and that's what sets him on this path of.
Can we be sitting in like a back pew as he's having his moment?
Absolutely.
Can you kind of lead us into his moment?
Yes. So Gulliver is telling Joel and Chester that they are chosen. And just like you knew that Huxley was not Huxley at first in your book, you know that this Gulliver is not Gulliver because you don't feel that disquiet, that horrible feeling of being around him. So you sit in the back as Gulliver has Joel and Chester step forward, and he looks like he's putting some kind of blessing on them. He's got he fills his hands with this water and this oil, and he puts it over their heads, and it drips down their skulls, and they kind of wince and then smile as you can see under their clothes. When the water gets down, there's marks of cuts and laceration, welts and things along their back that stick to their shirt as it gets wet.
He's clapping. Woo!
Chester turns around and he tilts his head.
I'm going to stand up out of the pew. Was lovely. I was so nice. It's a very good ceremony.
What are you doing here? I don't even remember his voice. My God. Hey, what? No.
Hey, what's going on here? You want a pizza, me?
What are you doing here?
Reading your scripture. Don't you guys want everyone to, be touched by the faith? It's a beautiful ceremony.
Don't you have your own books to finish?
I'm a fast reader.
Are you suffering right now with us here?
Would you like to demonstrate on me?
No.
No, this seems lovely. Seems like a walk in the park.
What can I do for you?
I mean, I don't know if it'll make you feel good, but we're not really here for you at all. So, yeah, Chester, I'm kind of spitballing. Anyone else?
So you want me to bring Gulliver here?
No, I thought Joel was the cooler one out of you two.
Joel is dead.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I'm not.
Yeah, Joel sucked. Yeah, you're so much nicer than Joel, You're so pleasurable to be around.
Are we kissing ass now?
Yeah, he's all about suffering. I figured I'd fawn. It's the opposite.
You have beautiful eyes. If I squint real hard, I can maybe see a bluish hint.
You look like you've seen better days. Dorothy, you've been through some suffering recently, haven't you?
I would call it
I
enlightenment.
think she's off her tits lit. She's having a great day.
Were you bit?
Buy me a drink first. James, is that how I'm supposed to say it?
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Right. We're kind of running out
Where's
of time.
Huxley?
Do you mind if I
Where's
just
Huxley?
take over from now?
Yeah, go for it, James.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just trying to annoy him.
Get the big guy to ask that. For now, answer to this. I'm just going to fucking shoot him.
Okay.
Can we do a 1-2? Can he shoot him?
brother.
Okay. I want to do a little 1-2 when you're like, it's my turn. I want you to shoot first, and then I want to use my elemental thing to give kind of a cold snap, because it's not specific to an element. So I kind of interpret it. I can choose.
Yes.
So I want to send it's based on target. So I don't think it comes out of my hand. I think it's just onto him, out of him. And I want it to be very freezy and frosty.
Okay.
I got a 4
You got a 4
to beat his ass.
to shoot this guy in his own book.
Yeah.
So
In a church?
since it's his own book, we do not have control like we did in ours.
No.
I got a 5. Frosty.
Holy shit. So here's what happens. Atlas, you emit cold. And now that you're in harmony with the thing that is providing your power, it is much better. And this one feels right.
I want it to like come out of his chest like Anna in Frozen.
Let it go. Okay.
That's copyright.
I was just 3 words. It's fine.
It's the title.
So you emit this breath of cold frost and it hits him and it is so cold he immediately has this sheen of ice over him, and as you shoot James, he shatters into shards of cold glass and crumples like in a pile of crystal, icy crystal. And then everything around you starts to quake.
That was quick.
Yeah, well, damn.
Yeah, you guys won't like fuck. He's just a person.
All right.
He's a dude.
I'm sorry, I coughed.
The other person that was there that's
Joel.
not Gulliver, what does he do?
Joel disappears.
He was just a memory.
All right, cool.
Yeah, everything shakes in here. The church, like the crucifix falls to the ground and all the pictures start to shake and the stained glass starts to crinkle. Yeah.
I'm gonna like walk down the aisle to the pulpit where his fake hymn was.
And he appears. And he is wearing his sad clown mask. And he falls to his knees. And he grips the carpet. And you hear him sob. And then he takes his mask off. And as tears stream down his face, his mouth is twisted in this macabre, joyous grin as these sobs rack his body. And his very attractive face is twisted into something far more grotesque than the mask itself. You took them both. Thank you. I won't forget this feeling. This suffering is richer than anything I have ever experienced because you took the only friend I have ever had.
I want to, as he's on his knees in front of me, kind of.
Yep, and he's looking right at Dorothy.
I'm real tall, so I'm going to lean down into his vision and be like,
Help me, oh no, Dad.
Gulliver,
No, good job.
do I look like my dad?
Who was your father?
That's all right. And I want to do the similar frost on him.
Roll first,
Okay.
resolve and composure to get past his disquiet.
That's my downfall.
Because it is fucking
No success.
leaking out of him. He is in major torment right now.
No success.
No success. You also feel all of this grief and despair, and you start to dry sob, like heaving sobs. You can move and do some, but it is a struggle. So you'll have a negative
Okay.
2 every time you try to make a roll.
Can I still talk?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm gonna, to myself, I'm gonna be like, all right, Dad. Back up, baby. And then
Do you like high numbers or low numbers?
we'll go with high. I need to. Nope, nothing. Lit. Okay.
Okay,
Someone
so
else's turn.
let's roll initiative, shall we? Are we fighting?
Yeah, I'm
I guess
fucking
so,
fighting
yeah.
this bitch.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know if Dorothy can do anything.
Nah, you got it.
Dorothy
No,
has
I
one
have
hit point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just turn werewolf and start regenning.
yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. Because I'm not
What?
in my book. I can only do that because I was in my book.
Yep.
Believe in yourself.
Worth a shot.
Really, really hard.
Fucking
I got an 11.
An 11?
Yeah.
12.
9,
9.
Roll up.
James, you were 12.
10.
9.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So then James, Nat,
Which one of you two?
Which one of you two was first?
Stop fucking around.
That was my stomach.
We had a roll off.
It has not released yet.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
If we lose this fight, though,
Buddy, if Shits McGee comes out, Gabby's fist is going.
Oh my
in.
god.
in.
you'll release him even more.
Okay, so here's how this is going to work. All right, so James is first. He is still on his knees because James got higher than you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I just realized I'm a serial killer now. Sorry, Dad.
That's why I didn't come
You
out.
wombo comboed the kill.
I mean, he finished him off, so.
You just contributed greatly.
Okay, James, what do you do?
I'm gonna wait for these two truckle fucks. I'm gonna.
What did we do to deserve this
If
title?
you get
Give me a
close-
goddamn second.
If you get close to this guy, you're gonna have to roll to make sure you're not affected by disquiet.
Exactly. Well, let me cook.
Okay, good.
I'm
Cook away,
gonna.
Master Chef.
I'm gonna be like,
Yes, chef.
his whole thing is solitude. So let's go at him together. And then I'm gonna hold my hands out for both of them.
It's the power of friendship.
And hope that the power of friendship kicks his ass.
To win through the power of friendship.
That's
Did
how
you
we're
make
gonna do this.
guy so we win through the power of friendship.
Power of friendship, guys. Let's
We
roll.
won by talking
Let's
about our
fucking do
feelings
it.
before. We can do it, guys.
I know we've done some pretty gay shit in this podcast. I think this might be.
She means it as a joke. She means it as a joke.
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Let's kick his ass with the power of friendship, guys. Come on.
So James's turn. He holds out his hands for the
says,
power
"Guys,
of friendship.
He doesn't say a damn thing. He just goes like really like big moment and then sticks his hands out.
It's like the modern interpretive dance people.
So we're gonna be walking up this aisle because we're in the very fucking back,
Yeah.
holding hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like
But imagine this: the church is slowly crumbling, and we're walking towards him in slow mo. And in the background, you hear bam, bam,
Dorothy, it's like they're sending you off. It's like they're giving you to
Yeah.
get married.
Hey, my dad's sending me.
Dorothy is marrying a woman. Dorothy is a lesbian. Let's be
She's giving lesbian energy.
She does. I feel like at first Atlas thought she was a lesbian.
That's why they liked each other at the beginning. All right. Yes,
Oh, it's Atlas's turn.
Oh yay. Do I need to roll to function?
No, you just need to take 2 out of your pool. Whatever you roll.
Okay. Is he gonna defend himself since he's suffering?
I don't think you know. I don't
Okay,
think
cool.
you know what his abilities are.
I'm going to. I need you two to stop fucking around.
spit on me.
Do you need to be separated? I will
I-
turn the studio around.
I glee.
But it was like
All right.
lot.
So sorry.
It's 11 o'clock at night.
to my
So sorry.
mouth and eyeball. I saw it like fucking
spit in Gabby's mouth.
yeah, Niagara Falls out of Tristan's mouth into my eyeball.
I am so sorry.
I
I'm
think
trying to focus here.
I think this
God.
needs to be one of those snippets you post to the Instagram.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoopsie daisy.
Okay. Everyone take a big deep breath.
Yeah, big deep breath. Let's focus.
I forgot I have bronchitis.
Oh no.
Holding hands. We're good. Okay, we promise not to spit on each other anymore because I did spit on him first.
Oh my god.
All right. We'll focus up and we're gonna kill this bitch.
Okay. So, I think I'm going to try to do the frost again to him. What do I need to take dice out other
2.
than the 2?
Nope, just the 2.
No defense.
No defense.
That's a choice for him. Two.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. You strike him with this frost, and he just stares. The tears streaming down his face ice over, and now they're just permanently there for the little bit of time in the future. Okay. Gulliver's turn.
Is he gonna travel?
He's going to travel on a ship. No. He is going to grab the arm you outstretched. Is his goal. And he ignores your defense. That's
Rude.
the trade he made. He has no defense so that he can ignore other people's. And yeah, he grabs your arm and squeezes it, and you can feel like it doesn't quite break, and he clenches it, and it hurts very badly.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't let it go.
How much damage?
1.
Oh, okay.
1 bashing damage. Quentin.
Quentin reaches forward and grabs James's hand
Okay.
and holds an action.
Are you guys walking forward?
Waiting for Dorothy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's right after. Like,
Yes.
We were sitting in a pew together.
we don't know what Dorothy has planned.
We were all sitting in a pew together.
okay, yeah, Dorothy, what's the plan?
Dorothy takes James's hand,
Yes.
and then in the background we hear, "Ba-dum."
Oh my god. I love how this guy's all about suffering and we're just ruining his day by being idiots.
Let's have that smile on your face. Let's smile. Let's show this man that we have the true power of friendship.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so Dorothy grabs hands and y'all
Biggest smiles on our faces.
walk down the church aisle.
This man has my
Yeah.
arm clenched like an old woman falling.
Yep.
That's so specific.
Okay. Now it's James's turn again.
All right. When we get within said radius,
Yes. About 6 feet.
does it start to take effect?
Yes.
Okay. Do we get any dice bonuses for holding hands? That's what I need to know before I, stop holding
okay.
hands with them and actually try something.
I mean, I kind of.
It's silly, but it's
absolutely. Let's
Yes!
make this gamble pay off.
Who's in the middle of the hand holding?
It's James.
It's me.
So you have no hands.
You take a -1, but not -2.
He's gonna shoot with his feet.
I'll take it. Okay. So resolve composure.
Yep.
Too easy. Yoink. Yoink.
If you pass your resolve composure, then you don't take any penalties.
Huh. No, you said -1. Is that adding a dice or -1 to the DC?
So I more meant
If we fail.
if you fail, you'll have a -1 when you're
Okay.
holding hands.
I got a 2.
You're good.
I'm good. I go, it fucking worked. And then I'm gonna shoot that son bitch.
You're gonna shoot him.
Shoot that son bitch.
All right.
Quick draw, motherfucker. Huh.
Huh, huh.
Huh. Dice. Yoink. 1.
You shoot him, and it clips him, and he kind of looks down like, ow.
I'm gonna shoot him again, asshole. One.
Again, he looks down, kind of, ow. No, I'm just kidding. Atlas's turn.
Oh yay! So he's holding onto my arm.
Yes.
So I'm banking on the frost thing. So I'm going to, since he's already holding on to me, I want it to bloom out of that place.
Ooh.
So do I need to roll for my shit, or is that writing? Roll for like my willpower.
Yeah,
comment.
roll. No, your willpower you can re-roll. Well, no, you can't.
So I still have a negative
You still have a -2.
two. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh. 3.
3. All right. It blooms under his hand, and it like encapsulates his hand, and he kind of hisses in pain. And it's his turn. He's going to electrocute you.
Oh, fuck. He
Oh,
can do that.
shit.
That's illegal to gay people.
That is hate crime. Cancel.
Don't know if you knew this, but okay. So electricity shoots through your body from the point where you're connected by ice. You take 2 lethal damage.
Does a bashing turn into lethal, or is it I have 1 bashing and 2 lethal now?
Oh, that's a good question. I think in this case, I would make it on top of the bashing, because it's not like a cut. It's
2 separate things.
Yeah.
Hurting. Okay, I need some help, guys.
Quentin.
We're getting there.
You had to walk down the aisle first.
I'm assuming I have to roll resolving composure.
Yep.
Just 1.
Nope. You're at a -1 in your rolls.
Fuck. I don't like being in a negative, but neither will he. I'm simply going to touch him and give him a bit of bad luck.
No, you're not casting a spell. You're just touching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch him and make him feel just a little bit uncomfy.
Gulliver.
It does not paradox, but winds of chance. He does bad luck.
He pees a little.
That
Me when
if
I
it
sneeze.
freezes, it works. But he just has bad luck up to DM discretion.
Okay, Dorothy. His deodorant stops working.
Dorothy got a 2.
Dorothy got a 2. Dorothy's good.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass, Dorothy.
How it is, you're like...
I'm like this, and he's got an arm here, and he's on his knees. So I'm like cocked to him.
Okay, I want to walk up to him
Okay.
and just like look at him.
Okay.
Does he say anything?
No. I think he already said what he wanted to say, which was thank you.
Okay, strategically, guys, do we want to like love bomb him or something, or are we want
No, I think
to?
we're just trying to.
No,
just trying to
beat
it
the
was.
shit out of it.
I was doing the fawning and love bombing to Chester to get him annoyed enough to do something, so then we could end up getting this guy here. Now, let's go nuts on him.
All right, I take my little horsey and
Sword cane?
horsey sword cane.
No, whole ass horse.
And, yeah. Whole horse, JoJo's reference, and no one got that.
Nope.
No.
At least one viewer maybe did.
Yeah, maybe. When will you wear? Maybe. I take the horse and I want to aim for the neck and stab.
Okay.
So since it's a called shot,
It's -2 or 3.
I think we normally say 2.
Is that true?
For what?
I don't remember.
I think it's -1.
A called shot, it was minus 2 or 3. It depends on how. If it's like, oh yeah, it's
He's
the
on
eye.
his knees. He's
All right,
holding
he's
me.
on his knees. 2. Yeah.
so I have a
knees.
-3.
No, you have a -2 because you passed your resolve composure check.
I thought that was a -1 instead of a -2. Or it's not. Oh, okay.
You're good.
Okay, doke. So would that be athletics and my...
Weaponry.
Okay.
It's strength and weaponry, not athletics. Look at me knowing rules.
It's weird.
It's so weird. Basic rules.
Nothing.
Oh, Gabby.
No, now you're a Promethean and I feel alone. You left me hanging. Okay,
I've become the monster.
what'd you get?
Nothing.
Nothing? You whiff it. Whiff it real good.
Nice
You
one.
you are so wounded and so fucked up, and it's been so much that you're actually unsteady on your feet.
Guys, I tried.
James, your turn.
My turn. Good try, Dorothy. I don't look that stupid now, huh?
Jam, I'll talk to you later.
I'm shooting a bitch. Oh, that's much better. 5.
Okay, that's real. That's real good.
Yeah, fuck you.
Your gun starts to feel kind of warm in your hand again, and the bullet shoots out of it. Of course, that's what it does. I mean, that's what guns do. It shoots bullets. I'm real poetic. So it hits Gulliver right in the torso, and he actually winces this time and smiles as this ichor pours from his wound, and your gun starts to glow red hot.
I love this gun.
It cools down.
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Three. He's looking pretty rough. Yeah, he looks quite rough. More ichor starts to pour from him, and it crackles with electricity. Atlas.
So, Prometheans have their like soul flame.
Not soul, but
Like they're
it's like life force.
yeah, their life force flame.
Yeah.
Um,
Creed wants Atlas to stick his hand inside and grab the flame.
use him like a puppet. No, so Atlas is going to like rip his arm out of this guy's grasp, and he's gonna put his hand on his chest, and he's going to try to make it as frigid and cold as he can make it. Kind of referencing when he's experienced his dad's mauling and like being like cold with your own blood.
Mm-hmm. Take an extra dice.
Thanks, Dad. Take it out or add it?
Add it.
Yay, okay.
High numbers or low numbers?
High numbers, please. I got 3.
You got 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Here's what happens. Because I rolled a 1. You reach your hand to your chest and you feel...
Not to my hit, to his
to his chest. Gotcha. You reach your hand to his chest and you're trying to feel this like frigid, icy cold, right? And all you feel as you touch Gulliver is just rage. And the rage isn't necessarily yours. And the bone shard on your neck starts to shake and tremble. And it starts to crack. And you can feel through your hand this pulsing energy, almost like a vacuum being sucked into this soulless body. And Gulliver passes out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh. Are we out of combat?
For now.
Is he dead?
Did we get him? They don't turn to ash like the vampires do, right? Do we check his pulse? Does he have a pulse?
I may have fucked up, guys.
What'd you do?
Oh, Atlas, I thought you changed.
Is Gulliver, how is he held together?
What do you mean?
Is he held together by strings like Puck was?
No.
Okay.
No. He is someone's dead body. And if you look closely, you can see some, they almost look plastic on there, but it's not like overt. If anything, he looks a little non-human in his features.
Almost like the Uncanny Valley?
Like a mannequin.
Okay.
What'd you do?
So Prometheans are soulless. And I kind of have a soul wielding. I'm gonna like kneel on the ground to the thing and like pat its cheeks, trying to like, hello.
Why are you trying to wake him up?
Because it might not be Gulliver. Hello?
Eyes shoot open and his chest starts to heave and he looks around frantically. And then you can see that he like tries to sit up or something, move somehow. And the weight of his body is like, what? And he just stares for a moment. And then he meets your eyes. And then his go even wider as his eyebrows creep towards his hairline. And then he passes out again.
Oh, shit.
Is it going to stay him?
I don't know. That was a total accident.
How did you do?
I don't know.
Is Gulliver still in there?
I have no idea. I mean, okay, so I was kind of referencing like some of the stuff I've seen from my dad point of view.
Do you have anything from Elijah?
Other than the bone, I don't think so. I don't have it. I have a phone number. No, I don't have any physical thing from him. I think I got my dad so riled up that he left and ended up in him accidentally.
So no matter what, we're stuck with him.
That is if he stays his father.
Uh-huh.
So your father's soul went into a soulless being.
Yes.
Assuming the consciousness of whatever the soulless being is isn't stronger than your father, he should retain control?
I think so. When I need...
And you have a way to eliminate it if it doesn't, yes?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I probably need to call Elijah.
I agree.
But I feel like we should remember that my dad and Elijah hate each other.
Well, right now he's unconscious.
Are we supposed to take him back to the library with us, or are we going to leave him here?
I'm bringing him. I'm not gonna leave him in the book. In the masochist Bible book. I'm not really gonna leave my dad here. Like, I just got this dude back. Like, in a matter of 10 minutes.
James slowly puts his gun away.
All right, let's go.
We need to get Elijah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you exit the book.
With dad.
Yep. You exit the book, and as you do, the book becomes encased in ice, just like its erstwhile owner, and it drops to the floor and shatters as you exit.
So I'm a serial killer and my dad is a man again, kind of. Not really. Ooh. I'm gonna look around. Is Elijah here? Like he was playing he's a contestant.
Yeah.
So can I see him around?
You can't see him, but you can do a check to see if you can find him.
So the book
And I
is
think of his
shattered.
book.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. His book.
You can think of his book, absolutely. You don't see it.
Oh, he's doing the hiding in plain sight thing.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Fucking dumb.
He's not gonna let other. Are you kidding?
No,
he's not gonna.
He's not gonna let other people see him. Can I see his aura? If I look around and I'm like,
Yeah, you probably could, but you still have to make a wits investigation check.
uh-huh.
You need at least one success.
I got 2.
You got 2? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you can see his aura, and they can't see him. I mean, he's absolutely using an ability to hide.
Do I see him? Or is even
Nope.
I don't see him?
No, it's
He's
not
it's a hunter thing, not
Wait. Do I see?
Okay.
No, oh my God. Can I like? I know what this is. This the same ability I have of the disguise one, hiding in plain sight one. I'm gonna like
just a higher level of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just better at it than me. So I'm gonna like, and I'm just gonna like. First of all, I'm setting father down, and then I'm gonna go over to him, kind of also invisible. So I'm not like, hey guys, look at them, and be like, Elijah.
Why do you have Gulliver?
Well, it's not Gulliver. I accidentally put my dad in him. The spirit.
I see. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, major accident. So, where did Gulliver go?
I don't know, actually.
I don't really know how Prometheans work.
Let me here.
Did my dad take him out of his seat? Or
He goes behind a bookcase and comes back out.
I'm gonna like.
Can I?
Poof.
I would like to examine.
Okay, real quick. He's unconscious,
Okay.
and I know you guys have beef.
I don't care for him one way or the other, but yes, he despises me.
Little bit of truce, real quick. Thanks.
Very well.
He's over here.
He looks at him, and after a little bit, he stands up. Okay, well, it appears that the Promethean was almost like a black hole needing to be filled, and your father was the first available spirit. I don't have a lot of experience with Prometheans per se, but spirits, I do. How strong-willed was your father?
Very.
He might be all right. It'd be interesting to see. Do you mind if I take notes as to his progress?
Like, I want to say yes, but I feel like it'd piss him off a lot. But I feel like based on the circumstances.
I'll take that as consent.
Sure. Okay, so at the moment, our hypothesis. Well, okay, I'm confused about where the Promethean mind goes.
I don't know.
Hang on one sec. Phil, fill me up.
It's going to take a second, but sure enough, you'll hear her heavy footsteps approaching. Yeah?
Hey, Phil, is that thing alive?
Yeah.
What? Isn't this on the Congress?
It remains to be seen. Is it alive?
What's your definition of alive?
Well,
Like, does it have like a heartbeat?
No, but
Pulse?
it never, God, voices. It never did.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Prometheans?
They are unnatural. They are not strictly alive and not strictly dead, so I guess that's what it is. It's not going to get older.
Long story short, his dad is now in there. A soulless entity being filled by a soul.
And we don't know where the other part went. And that's kind of important.
Where did it go when it was in you?
No, not that part. My dad, like...
What I'm saying is, where'd your dad go when he was residing in your body?
Well, I mean, like, he was kind of in the backseat of my consciousness.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, so...
And if we killed this body with the soul in it, would it be gone?
I actually don't know. That'd be an interesting quandary, I guess.
I would like not to do that.
It was just a question.
So at the moment, we can assume that my dad is probably in the front seat of the void body.
Well, I don't know if we can assume that.
We're going to hope.
Gulliver was on the council for a reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not weak of will.
So...
Prometheans are also notoriously hard to kill. So, I mean...
One down. I mean, he was the next one.
So we got 2 birds, 1 body.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. I was starting to think I had this figured out, and then this happened.
Life.
Where should we put him?
We can put him up there.
Where none of the other contestants would kill a...
Elijah is going to say, it will take him some time to adjust, I'm sure, to his material body.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that work if he's the soul of a werewolf?
I don't think any differently than any other soul.
But would he still be able to change if he's still blessed by the
Well, I mean,
moon?
Puck was a changeling as a Promethean, so I don't know how this Venn diagram works.
It's hurting Tristan's brain. Okay, I say we put him in the big room and hopefully none of the other contestants will kill him.
Do people know what he looked like?
I don't think they did.
We killed his team.
Because he
and-
always wore a mask, and he took off the mask because I killed Chester. So at the moment, we can hope that no one really knows what he looks like.
Well, no, but Phil went up and just said, wasn't he part of the council?
Yeah, he's got that certain energy about him.
So
you know?
if you can sense it, everyone else probably could.
Rude.
Wait, where's Gurley? I have a question.
all the NPCs.
Gurley.
Hey, let's just throw Donnie.
Accent change. What?
Gurley,
Gurley, come here.
Gurley, I have a question.
Okay.
Okay,
What's up?
I have a question about werewolf souls and spirits.
Oh my God, wait. Isn't this a member of the council?
Anyway.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
Werewolf souls. Actually, no, backstep.
Okay.
You knew stuff about my dad.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Because we may be getting very familiar with him in a little while.
About what?
Well, his soul.
Quentin just pointed the body.
I accidentally just put my dad in a Promethean.
Yep. Okay. Weird.
Very. It was an accident.
Okay.
So what? What can you tell me about his alpha Pac-Man reputation?
No. I mean, he was a cool dude. He got fucked up by some shit, but still a cool dude. Just harder, Basically, I mean, I think he can handle it. I mean, I might have that hashtag werewolf pride,
Okay.
But
Well, I'm glad
Dorothy?
She says mostly beaten up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is there a way I can regenerate something? Can I?
If you can turn, but it's not nighttime and you're brand new to turning. I mean, it might be nighttime, but it's not nighttime here. It's Arcadia.
I'll find something. Guys, I think we need to put him in the room.
I agree. We need to move along.
I'm gonna let's put him in one of the big wingback chairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice and comfy.
So you do that.
I'm gonna put my hoodie over him and the hood up.
Elijah will be the last one to leave as he helps you get your Promethean father situated.
Promethean spirit werewolf dad.
Spirit werewolf.
Just out of curiosity, did you ever figure out whose bone that was?
No, I was meaning to ask you. My dad mentioned that it was someone close that I know.
Yes. It is my contractors. It is Harper's. Thank you for listening to Chance Die. A special thanks to my lovely husband, Mark, for all the composition of our music, his technical wizardry, and of course, for putting up with all of our shenanigans, especially me. Also, another thank you to Gabby, who plays Dorothy, for lending us her graphic design expertise. And naturally, a huge thank you to our audience. We would not be able to do this without all of you. So thank you for listening, and join us next time on Chance Die.